Good morning. Welcome to the More Factor. This morning we're going to talk about overcoming obstacles. Good morning, I'm Frederick Groth, and I enjoy helping and coaching people overcome their obstacles through the teaching of life skills and success principles. So, overcoming obstacles. On many occasions as a child in school, whether I was in grade school or homeschooled, whatever, I received an award they called Overcoming Obstacles Award. And part of the reason was because I developed at a young age, around 11, well, it was a bit before that because I was only diagnosed when I was 11, 12 years old. I had childhood epilepsy. And so working through that and still accomplishing all my schoolwork and many different things in my life, it was difficult. And thank God that when I was, 15, 16 years old, teenager, maybe a little older than that, God healed me from that and overcame that. But lots of obstacles have been in my life, and one of the things that lessons that I've learned, life skills, life principles that I've learned, is the ability to overcome obstacles. Now, don't get me wrong. Not every obstacle is overcomable, but every obstacle has a solution. I want you to get that. Every obstacle has a solution. And over the years, I've developed an ability to overcome many of the obstacles in my life, and I'm still learning, I'm still growing, and that's the whole process. The whole journey of life is to learn and grow and to become better. Some days at work I deal with electronics all day long, and it's a pain sometimes trying to get things accomplished when you're working with older equipment or equipment that's ready to be serviced, it's on the end of its lifespan, whatever the case may be. Equipment doesn't always work the way you want. I mean, last week I didn't get everything I needed to get done finished simply because I had two copiers broke down and the service man couldn't come out till Thursday. Friday's a holiday, all these things happen, and so I worked Friday and Saturday to accomplish as much as I could, and now the machines are back, not working as well again. Temporary fixes sometimes, and so overcoming obstacles. There are some things. Let's look at a couple keys. I don't know how many right at this moment, but a couple here for sure. One, you got to evaluate the situation with as little emotion as possible. Emotions are very, very important in our life. Please, we'll talk about those another day. But don't get me wrong, emotions are very important. They're guiding posts for us. But when you're talking about a situation that is potentially disastrous problem, or is already a problem, or whatever the case, it's an obstacle in your way. You have to look at it objectively without emotion, or as little emotion as possible. And so, for me, if I can't set aside my emotions during a situation that I'm going through, I will stop everything and I'll leave it. Now, I know this sounds like an oxymoron this morning. I am not running from the problem. I am setting it aside until I can cool my heart and my head so that I can look at it objectively and see the solutions that are there. Sometimes you just have to walk away for a little while. Typically, I'll sleep on it. Next morning, I'll go in, take care of the situation, everything's good. In a short while, I've got a solution figured out. But the emotions cause us to have fear, cause us to have stress, cause us to have the feeling of overwhelm. And that is a big hindrance to finding the solutions to overcoming a problem. You've really got to step back, take a breath, take a break, sleep on it, just get it out of your system. You know, get the emotions out so that you can look at it objectively. Another way that I deal with the stress and the fear and the emotions of it is I will do something that's a stress reliever. For example, for me, is going for a snowmobile ride or a quad ride, something of this nature. Sometimes I'll go, well, I play ball hockey as well. During the week, I'll go and I'll do one of these activities that clear the mind. There's action, there's exercise involved, and it helps cleanse the mind, cleanse the body of the stress and the turmoil and the pain. So get it out so you can look at it objectively. Secondly, and I think we'll leave it at this, when you're dealing with a problem, you have to understand you can't always fix the problem. Now, I'm really good at fixing most problems, I'll be honest. But I've learned, especially over the past couple years, there comes a point when you just have to ask for help. You really have to ask for help. One of the things that we're trying to teach the children that we coach in minor hockey is use the team. We're coaching the peewees, the 12 and 13-year-olds, and they're at an age now where they're getting better. And most of them are fairly even in skill on every side of the team. And so, back in the Adams, there's usually a couple that develop quicker and they can skate through everybody and score a goal. That's fine. It's not a great way to teach it, but it's fine. Helps you win games. But in peewees, you can't skate through people anymore. You have to use the team. You have to realize that if you're in a pinch, pass the puck to the guy behind you or beside you, the gal, whatever, and set up an opportunity to score a goal rather than trying to do it all yourself. Overcoming obstacles is about identifying, number one, am I stressed out? Do I have too much emotion to deal with this right now? Should I come back in an hour? Should I come back in the morning? Number two, do I need help? Sometimes you need help. Sometimes you just have to pass the puck to someone who's in a better scoring position and let them help you overcome the obstacle. Overcoming obstacles is a great part of the journey to having more, to having success in your life. We need to realize that obstacles are there to build us up. Don't look at them in a negative anymore. Look at them as an opportunity to become better. Obstacles are an opportunity for you to become better. I'm Frederick Groth. Thank you for watching The More Factor today. We'll see you tomorrow morning. God bless you.